Attacking should now have more solid feel when your attack's connected. What, dog? What? Boys, some good stuff we're about to talk about. So if you did not know, Gamescom is currently happening. Started on Monday. They had their little opening night, showed some stuff, Kojima stuff, whatever. But what they also announced during this time is, firstly, there will be a Code Vein demo dropping. And when I say demo, I don't mean like limited time. No, straight up demo will be dropping on September 3rd. And obviously it's going to be available until the game releases. So September 3rd, we are going to get to play Code Vein again, and that's like for a whole month before it gets released, so that's pretty lit. But, okay, on top of that, right, they also made some combat adjustments, and it was all in Japanese, right? This is what they posted on their Twitter, I believe. Obviously, we can't read none of that, and there's a lot there, so it's a little bit extra to ask, you know, first off, like Matt, I know he does read Japanese, but that is quite a bit, right? So I don't know, but all of a sudden, this boy Becco, who actually just finally joined the Discord, all of you JAMSQUAD members are welcome, and this man had the facts. I don't know where he got it from, but anyways, we have the full patch notes, essentially, translated. And so, you know, that might not sound like anything a whole lot, but I'm telling you, so I haven't read all of it yet, right? There's quite a bit to begin with, but I read the first sentence. You probably have read it by now. And the first sentence blew my mind. I'm like, no, we gotta record this and read it and, you know, get live thoughts across to y'all right now. So I actually had another video planned for Code Vein, but this whole patch notes news, bro, it's pretty big. So we're gonna take this today, and then we're gonna have another Code Vein video, not related to the story, the lore series I have going on, probably next week. So anyways, let's begin from the top. So he says, slide 1, added the ability to cancel into parry, added the ability to cancel into parry from attacks, drain attack, casting gifts, dodging. What I've been saying with the whole Code Vein is, you know, everyone calls it anime Dark Souls. We have a game called Remnant from the Ashes. It uses guns. You roll and fight bosses. People are calling it Dark Souls with guns, right? So, but that's fine, because what it's differentiating itself by is by using guns. Is by using guns. Code Vein, it's just being anime, but that's what people see at the surface, right? This change makes it more tailored, or more, how do I put this? More like a God Eater, in the sense that it's fast paced. What I've been saying for this journey of the Code Vein release has been, this game needs to flaunt that idea about being fast paced, being anime, being made by the creators of God Eater, right? How did they differentiate themselves from Monster Hunter? Speed, right? This game needs to be very fluent, very fast paced. That change is going to allow it, right? There's a lot of times where I knew I wanted to parry, but I couldn't stop my string. And I feel like I should be able to, right? Here it is. And what that's going to be able to do is just speed up combat all around, bro. Being able to attack, parry, parry, and oh my god, bro. And it lets you get E-core much more efficiently, right? It doesn't make sense to hold and charge a drain attack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all will see it, and we'll get all into the details during the demo. I almost said beta. I wanted to say beta. So for now, just understand this is extremely good, that first point. So we're already 4 minutes in. We've only talked about the first one, so let's speed this up. Added the ability to cancel from drain attack. Whoa, added the ability to cancel the recovery from charge drain attack and combo drain into weapon attacks. Dude, just this canceling is very good. Change the timing for dodging. It's possible to cancel into a dodge from an attack more quickly now. Okay, because there was a lot of lag when you swung, bro. It was a bit annoying. And like, again, it stopped the pace of the gameplay, right? So this is gonna help. Change the cancel timing during wake up animation. It is possible to cancel the wake up animation to dodge and guard more quickly now. Adjusted backslash while guarding. Backslash while guarding, okay. The ability to use backstab while guarding was unexpectedly trivialized the difficulty. Whatever. I think that's just bad translation. Remove the ability to use backstab while guarding. Okay, no, I get it. But what they say while guarding, what do you, they mean like when you say you start to guard and then you let go and try to backstab? Maybe. Regardless, I do know backstabbing was a little weird. But it says remove the ability to use backstab while guarding. Oh, so you can't just hold it and then backstab them. Okay, makes sense. All right, so we're on to slide 2. Adjustment to guarding. When combined with certain weapons and gifts, we receive feedback that guarding becomes too powerful. Following adjustments have been made. Interesting. Stamina recovery speed while guarding. Okay. What do they say adjustment? That means has it been increased? The speed to guard has been extended. Damage reduction while guarding. And I don't know, what are they? Oh, reduction, which makes sense. Bro, you took way too much damage when in the beta. I almost never guarded because it made no sense. Let me move my face real quick. The recast time on the gift, the one that increases damage reduction, I think. Okay. The recast time, they've done something to it. We kept guard centric build as an option for customization, but made it require more skill and player input to maintain full damage reduction. So just by that note right there, I like how they said that guard centric build. Nigga, I'm writing that down. You got me freaked up. That's video. Nah, you think I'm kidding, because I deadass have plans of making build videos, right? So a guard build, it's right up my alley. Adjusted boss's reaction to parry. Adjustments were made to how boss react to successful parry. Also, player now gain E-core on successful parry. I guess boss didn't give you E-core. Adjusted drain effectiveness on blood veils and the amount of E-core gain when successfully parrying a boss. Made adjustments to the amount of E-core gain for all drain attacks. Okay, and then they said, well, parry was effectiveness. So not too much, clarity on that, but that's fine. Made it possible to backstab stagger enemies. As long as the requirement for backstab is met, you can now backstab the enemy when it's staggered. Even when a buddy character stagger an enemy, you can perform backstab on it now. Okay, that was a little janky if I remember correctly. Adjusted the detection range of the back-facing enemy in destroyed city underground area. The backstab tutorial enemy now has less of a detection radius, making it easier to backstab. That's very small. Increase the accuracy of bayonet shooting attack. God bless. When firing at smaller elevated enemies, the bayonet shooting attack was not connecting. We made up to increase accuracy. But the weapon swings as well. Whenever you had the little poison enemies on the ground trying to use a bayonet, bro, I could not hit them dudes, bro. Nah, bro. Slide 3, the one more after this. Adjusted the stun status effect. Stun was a little too effective against enemies. We made adjustments to gifts related to stun and enemy resistance to stun. Added enemy reaction to being hit. When players connect with an enemy characters now physically react to the attack. Added a mini hit stun animation that does not interrupt the enemy's attack. Attacking should now have more solid feel when your attack's connected. What, dog? What? My niggas added weight. No. What is this game gonna look like come September 3rd? Oh, yo, my niggas. They might have just fixed up Code Vein completely, y'all. Jesus Christ. Let's continue. Change the timing for enemy to go into death animation. When an enemy dies while it's waking up, it now directly goes into it. Okay. Added more gifts to buddy. Added additional gifts to buddy characters. See, I'm trying to fix up my posture, so I gotta sit like this, y'all. Added additional gifts to buddy characters that suits their personality and style. Interesting. Decrease the size of the visual effect of buddy's gifts. When a buddy attacked the same target as the player, it was negatively affecting visibility of the target. We've decreased the size of the visual effect. Added idle motion for buddy when out in the field. Buddy now have 2 types of idle animations that can play randomly. I like it. Adjusted camera distance, camera behavior while locked on in order to allow a player a better view of their surrounding on the battlefield. The camera has been pulled back further from the player, also to give a player an easier time judging distance from their target. Now that did seem a bit odd. I'm not gonna lie. I did have some times where I thought I was closer, swung, and I did not even hit, right? So that's interesting. I wonder how that's gonna feel. We now made the camera move higher when a player get close to their lock-on targets, except for large enemies. Higher. Okay, more. So it's kind of trying to get a top-down view more so. Yeah. Just the behavior of the camera when deactivating lock-on. Since locking on now make the camera move higher when unlocking from the target, the camera now automatically loads to the previous angle. That feels like God Eater. I swear to God, it is the type of stuff with God Eater, and that's why I never locked on. I do not lock on with these type of games, bro. So the last slide. Adjust the camera for a special drain attack. To comply with the camera changes, the cinematic camera for drain attack has also been adjusted. I feel like I've seen that in these new trailers that they've been giving us. It's like more of a side view, I think. I don't know, we'll see. Adjusted lock-on marker during special drain attack. In order to make it clear what you're locking onto, we now made the lock-on marker visible during special drain attack. Special drain attack cinematic on. Adjusted, oh, you can turn cinematics off. Adjusted the timing for a lock-on marker display. Special drain attack cinematic off. Lock-on marker, okay, whatever. Change the blinking color when stamina gauge is low in order to make it easier to see when the gauge is low. The stamina gauge now blinks in a different color. It like blinked red. You could not tell. Adjusted the rule to displaying focus gauge. The focus gauge is now not displayed when there's no change to it. When the focus gauge goes up, it now lights up for an instant. This should make it easier to notice when you are going to focus state, dude. Because half the time I didn't fully know, right? And unless you're aware of that, that feature, whatever you want to call it, you don't even think about it. And nothing on the screen made me feel like you're any different, you know? So that's good. Added training room. In order to allow a player to practice parrying attacks with no risk, a training area has been added. These dudes want this game to be successful. I'm freaking there for it. Increase the radius for dialogues required for story advancement. In order to make sure people don't actually accidentally skip important story dialogue from moving around, the radius for the dialogue to continue has been increased. I'm sorry if I'm moving around a lot, y'all. I just have this posture in the back of my mind all the time, so I'm just trying to fix it. Change the graphical effect for resting at a bonfire. We received feedback that a white screen was too bright, so we've changed it to a black screen. Interesting. Updated respawn location when entering the depth. When you enter the depth, the respawn location will now automatically be changed to inside the depth. What? Be changed to inside the depth. So not that center place, maybe. Maybe at a path you were going. I don't know. Okay, so he says you want to check some of the camera changes, etc. All right, let's go do that. Twitter.com. Not really sure, but usually their Twitter has the goods. Oh, no. We gotta go to the Code Vein Twitter. Yeah, this is where the goods is at. Now, hold on. Now, wait a minute. Can't read none of this. Here we go. Here's the blog. Victory is ours. Let's see what this translated page says. Renovation points after network test. Yoshimura, director. I bet this guy. This is the guy y'all saw in my one video when I interviewed with him. I had it in one of the videos. I have no idea which one. So he says at the start, improved player action response, kind of what we talked about, what we read. All actions were thoroughly checked, improvements made to make the transition to various actions smoother. Almost all of the behavior has been improved, such as the shift to avoidance and the combo input reception time after the attack. This is an action game. In order to prevent the thrill of battle from being lost by the above renovation, we have adjusted it with great care. This is showing a little bit of the parry. Is this the camera angle though? Adjustments of the SE, whatever that means, at the time of animation and hit to smooth the translation to death motion at the time of the enemy defeated, but a wide range of support of the doing of the. Oh my god! And added the enemy's time. Oh my god, Google Translate, what are you doing? Attack, the reaction of grudge and down was taken only with a certain amount of damage was done. Isn't that in the production version, peditizing reaction with small damage is implemented. Unlike grudge and down, the enemy's attacks will not be interrupted, but the impact of the given attacks will cause the enemy's body to react each time. So the feeling of painful is more felt it is supposed to be. God freaking bless! So here it is. Almost in the search of the battle goes one more easy. And it is due to various UI adjustments. The camera behavior has been greatly improved. Compared to the camera behavior of the network test version, it is a little farther from the player, making it easier to understand the overall situation. Shoo-wee! Do y'all see this camera angle, dog? That shit look clean. Nah, it looks straight. So, I mean, I've already said basically everything I needed to. These are amazing because they are substantial. This is everything we were talking about and thinking was the reason for the delay. And they did it all in just, what is it? When was the network test? I can find that out right now. My guys, May 1. So it's basically the end of May. Let's just say 1, 2. In 2 months, they fixed what we thought took them a whole year of delay for. So what they was fixing had nothing to do with combat. Wow. Honestly, that's all I gotta say, y'all. So that's it, y'all. I will see you guys in the next, the upcoming Code Vein video that I have planned, probably next week. All right. So yeah, the time is near, kind of, for the demo at least. Now we are less than a month, about a month away, a month and a week, honestly. So I will see you all in the next video. Other than that, I am out. Peace. Lamp with the tape, I'm a legend in the room. JAMSQUAD chillin', now my homies bringing boom. Don't try to play the game without asking about the rules. I keep my cards safe, so nigga, what you do? Pop it off easy, I'm not trying to snap your neck.